The year was marked by a resurgence of the Taliban, who opened several fronts across the country, overran districts, and managed to threaten several provincial capitals. The year started out with the hope that a four-nation group of Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, and the United States could convince the Taliban to join peace. Those hopes were quickly dashed by disagreements between Afghanistan and Pakistan, a neighbor Kabul increasingly blamed for supporting the Taliban. In May, a U.S. drone strike killed Taliban leader Mullah Akhtar Mansour. The new leader, Mullah Hibatullah Akhundzada, had been a scholar and a cleric rather than a battlefield commander. In an effort to prove his credentials, he intensified the war. Afghan security forces had a hard time maintaining their numbers. Defections became a serious issue, with more than 100 insider attacks killing more than 250 security personnel. NATO acknowledged a lack of lower and mid-level leadership as one of the main causes.
These small unit leaders who are not providing ammunition to their soldiers, they're not providing food, they're not providing supplies. Obviously, those soldiers have to ask themselves, why would I fight for this person? Why would I continue to do this?
Afghan forces lost more than 5,500 personnel in fighting. However, the top U.S. commander in the country sounded optimistic in his assessment at the end of the year.
So this year, they went in with a campaign plan called Operation Shafaq, executed it largely through the end of July, and then beginning in August, we saw the enemy made 8 attempts to seize provincial capitals inside the country. Every one of these attempts failed.
The Afghan government was also encouraged by a peace deal they signed with one of the factions, the Hizb-e-Islami, and its leader Gulbuddin Hekmatyar. That, Afghan officials claimed, provided a model for other Taliban factions to follow. However, battleground gains by the main Afghan Taliban faction means the government now controls a little over half the districts. The others are either under Taliban control or contested. Afghanistan has long blamed Pakistan for providing the Taliban with sanctuaries and support. But now, both American and Afghan officials are concerned the country's other neighbors, Iran and Russia, have started offering the Taliban at least some support out of their fear of the Islamic State gaining ground. In 2017, Afghan government will have to battle the Taliban not just with guns but also through diplomacy. Ayesha Tanzeem, VOA News, Islamabad.